Are you ready for life? Come on. Come on.
Step into the kingdom.
Are you ready for life?
The truth is here for everyone.
Whenever I take my eyes off of him and what he's saying about me and to me and through me, it positions me to be manipulated by doubt. And I begin to question me based on the questions that are posed to me. Did you get that? Yes. And the questions that are being posed to me aren't the questions coming from heaven. Oftentimes, questions coming from me. And instead of moving forward in the things of God, I will stall myself out to go backwards to wrestle with me. Why am I telling you this? Because if I'm going through it, I know you are.
Amen. Be for real now.
I know. Because we've celebrated and we wrote down the dreams that we want to accomplish and all of this, but the thing that I got to get and that you've got to get and make it the norm is this. We have to expect opposition. I'm tired of tripping on myself, acting like I'm surprised. And I understand why I do that, because God has taken me into new places with him and taken us all into new levels. And had we been here all the time, then we know how the game is played. But since now we're reaching for higher things than God, we're having to learn how things are dealt out to us. Please understand this and hear me clearly. You have to understand that as I'm going after this great thing that God is showing me, I have to know that opposition is the norm. It's normal. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like that game you used to play when we were little. When one of your friends would take something and hide it. And then you got to go find it. And they go, get warmer. 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 Now cold, 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 warm, warm. Hot, hot, you red hot right now. Remember that?
Yes, sir.
The level of opposition is saying, warmer. Warmer.
Wow.
Getting warmer, getting warmer. Oh, you red hot right now. You red hot. You red hot right now. Well, because you understand this. The things that God has for you, the plans that God has for you, is being defended by an enemy who doesn't want you to have it. Yeah. Understand that? It's not laid out in the open for you to go get it. If so, you would have had it by now. Because you ain't suffering on purpose. And so in order to get it, you got to visualize that. You got to get through some things. And when I talk about the enemy, I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about mindsets that get manipulated by the enemy. The person is never our battle. It's the mindsets and the ways of thinking that try to slow us down. And so the closer you get to it, the more opposition. Because in order for you to get through it, you've got to break through it. And once you break through, you've created an opening for others. Don't miss that. Because if you break through, then those that come behind you can walk through. Am I making sense? So you got to understand that opposition is the norm. You're going to always have everything the enemy can pull back up, mostly out of you, to make you begin to question yourself and your calling and your ability.
Are you ready for life? Come on. Come on.
Step into the kingdom.
Are you ready for life?
The truth is here for everyone. We are all his children.
Are you
Calling out to every nation, creed, and tongue, that you are destined to be.
Are you ready for
And there's no need for you to be ashamed.
Hallelujah.